Now we are going to classify colloids depending upon the you can say 3 factors. One is the basis of physical states of dispersed phase and dispersion medium. Means we will be taking into consideration the state, like as we know that dispersed phase can be solid, liquid and gas, and likewise we can have dispersed medium as solid, liquid and gas. So depending upon that we will be classifying the colloids depending upon the physical states of dispersed phase and dispersion medium. The second factor of differentiation is the nature of the interaction, like whether the forces between the dispersed phase and medium are strong or weak. And the third is the types of the dispersed phase. So now we are in a position to classify colloid on the basis of first property, that is the nature of the physical state of the dispersed phase and the dispersed medium. See, now this is my dispersed phase and this is my dispersed medium. So here what I took dispersed phase as solid. So that means solid can be present in solid can be present in liquid, and solids can be present in gas. Means solid particles suspended in solid medium, solid particles suspended in liquid medium, solid particles suspended in gaseous medium, right. So when we have solid particles suspended in solid, we call it as solid sols, and when we have solid particles suspended in liquid, we can call it as sols, and when we have solid particles suspended in gas, they are called as aerosols. Likewise, we look for the example. See, solid sol we have ruby, glass and gemstones. You must have seen a beautifully colored gemstone, a blue color, red color, green color. We have stones we wear in our fingers in a ring, right. So what do you get to see in that stones? That there is a solid medium, and in that there are particles, solid particles suspended, and those solid particles are colored particles. That is why they give color when you just wear it, they just sparkle, right. So that is what we have, solid sols. Now we talk of sol, that means solid particles suspended in liquid medium, like paint and blood. See, blood is a liquid, obviously you know that the medium is actually liquid, but it contains many kind of cells in it, or you can say it contains many kind of particles in it. So that is something called as sol, right. And solid particles suspended in gas is the aerosol. We have an example like smoke. What do you see in smoke? Smoke is a gas all around which has a dust particle suspended in it. That is, and we know that dust particles are solid. So that means it is a aerosol. Likewise, we have liquid particles suspended in solid, liquid particles suspended in liquid, liquid particles suspended in gas. So when liquid particles are suspended in solid, we call it as gel. Liquid particles suspended in solid is called as gel. Liquid particles suspended in liquid is emulsion, and liquid particles suspended in gas is nothing but aerosol, right. So gel is an example. Suppose we have butter. So what we get to see in butter, it is actually whole thing is solid, the medium is solid, but in it there is a liquid substance present. That is why it appears to be a gel like. Likewise, we have jam. So jam is again solid, but it has a liquid particles in it, so that is why it is called as gel. Now next is emulsion, that is liquid in liquid, like we see in milk. In milk, water and milk particles are present, so that means it is a emulsion. Likewise, oil in water. Oil is again a liquid suspended in the water medium, dispersed medium is again water, so it is again emulsion. Likewise, we have mayonnaise. Mayonnaise also has a liquid medium in which the liquid particles are present. So likewise, we have the liquid particles suspended in gas, that is again called aerosols. Like fog. What do you get to see? Fog is all gas, and in that the liquid water droplets are present. So that is something called as aerosol when liquid particles are suspended in gas. Now we have gas in solid. So when gas particles are suspended in solid, it is called as solid sols, right. For example, pumic stone. What happens? Actually the medium is solid, but it has a tiny pores in it, right, and those pores, that means it is a solid substance, and due to that pores there is more air particles trapped inside. That is why it appears to be light. So they are actually called as solid stones. So pumic stone is our example. Now we have gas particles suspended in liquid, that is our foam. When gas particles are suspended in liquid is called as foam. Like we have cream of cake. So in cream of cake, what you get to see that the medium is liquid, but it has a gas in it. That is why it appears certain kind of fluffiness is there. Likewise, we have foam of soap. Again, the medium is liquid, but it has a gas. That is why you get to see bubbles in it. The third is gas into gas. So keep in mind, gas with gas is not a colloid because they form a homogeneous mixture, that is air. So gas and gas is not included in a colloid, they are actually homogeneous mixture. So this is what we have the classification of colloid on the basis of physical states of dispersed phase and dispersed medium. What you have to do, just try to write them up. First the dispersed phase, dispersion medium, dispersed phase, dispersion medium, and try to remember that what specific name is given to it. Like solid is solid sol, solid liquid is sol, and the liquid solid and gas is called as aerosol. Solid sol and aerosol. Likewise, we have when liquid is in solid, we have gel, right? When we have liquid in liquid, we have emulsion. When we have liquid in gas, we have aerosol. Likewise, when gas is present in solid, again a solid sol. So there you saw solid and solid is solid sol, and here again gas and solid is a solid form. So in both the cases, solid is acting as a dispersion medium. And again we have gas and liquid, and when gas particles are dispersed in liquid it is foam, and when liquid are dispersed in gas it is aerosol. So whenever the gas is going to be a dispersion medium, the name given is to be aerosol, as you can see. And when we talk about solid sol, we have two solid sols, solid in solid and gas in solid. So this is what we are going to classify, like we classified colloids on the basis of physical state of dispersed phase and dispersion medium. Try to remember these examples and try to think for few more examples.